Taylor Swift's private jet lands at Atlanta Airport in Georgia. On Sunday, September 22, Taylor Swift was spotted traveling with her close friend Gigi Hadid to Atlanta to cheer on Travis Kelce during the Chiefs game against the Atlanta Falcons. The American pop star's private jet, a Dassault Falcon 7X, landed at Atlanta Airport to kick off a trip to support Kelce's game. Earlier on Saturday, Taylor Swift and Gigi Hadid were also spotted relaxing at a restaurant in New York City. The singer, 34, was spotted leaving the corner store on Saturday, September 21, alongside her longtime friend Hadid, 29, after a girls' dinner that saw the pair getting into the fall spirit with their stylish outfits. For the evening out, Swift wore a cropped black top with long sleeves, a short plaid, pleated skirt by Rami Brooke in shades of brown, green and orange that featured a brown belt detail and lace-up brown, patterned ankle boots. She later added a gray-green trench coat over her look as she left the restaurant. The pop superstar accessorized her look with layered gold and silver necklaces, a brown Stella McCartney handbag, several rings and a slightly more subtle version of her classic red lip. While she wore her hair long and loose in soft curls, her supermodel bestie also sported a fall-inspired look, stepping out in a lightweight dark brown trench coat that she wore over a chic white t-shirt and loose cream pants. Brown boots, a small yellow purse and layered gold necklaces completed Hadid's dinner attire. Swift and Hadid have over a decade of friendship under their belts after first being photographed together at an Oscars after-party in 2014. Since then, the pair has hung out for everything from 4th of July parties to Halloween bashes and New Year's Eve get-togethers, and supported each other through milestones, including the birth of Hadid's daughter Kai in 2020, birthdays and international tours. Back in May, Hadid and her boyfriend Bradley Cooper supported Swift on one of the Paris stops of the European leg of her Eras tour, taking in her concert alongside the singer's boyfriend, NFL star Travis Kelce. Meanwhile, the Friends' night out in Manhattan on September 21 took place shortly before Swift is scheduled to resume her record-breaking tour next month. The Tortured Poets Department artist will perform 3 shows at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami starting on October 18. Swift will then perform a set of shows in New Orleans that same month, followed by a series of more concerts in Indianapolis in early November. The Eras tour then concludes with several shows in Toronto at the end of November, before closing out for good in December with 3 shows in Vancouver. However, Taylor Swift and Gigi Hadid have arrived in Atlanta to kick off their Travis Kelce support tour. Swift and some friends will be at Mercedes-Benz Stadium to cheer on her boyfriend Kelce. Last week, the Kansas City Chiefs won against their rivals the Cincinnati Bengals by only 1 point. Though the Chiefs are 2-0 so far this season, they aren't happy about how they got there. In both cases, they squeaked out a win partly thanks to a late-in-the-game penalty call against their opponents. Predictably, that's led to complaints on social media that NFL refs are biased in favor of the 3-time Super Bowl winning Chiefs. But rather than react with anger or lash out at the Chiefs' critics, on the latest episode of the New Heights podcast, veteran tight end Travis Kelce put the blame where the best leaders do, squarely on himself. Noting that you can't put it in the refs' hands that late in the game, he praised the Chiefs' defensive players for doing a great job and said that the offense needed to do better, beginning with himself. "I put that on me," he said. "You know, I think it starts with the leaders. It starts with making sure you're going with the right mentality. I didn't play my best. It spreads if you don't fix it, so I got to get that thing fixed, man. I put that on me." How often have you heard leaders take responsibility so simply and directly when things went wrong? It doesn't happen as often as it should. Kelce, who's perhaps best known for his ongoing relationship with Taylor Swift, is exactly right that a leader's mentality can affect that of the whole group. If indeed his mentality is a drain on the team, the sooner he does something about it, the better.